Hey guys, this is a real quick tutorial on setting up Proximity Voice Chat using a headset microphone with settings in game and also settings in Steam. To set this up properly, be sure that nothing is sharing the microphone signal. So if you have multiple audio items using like the I/O inputs or the USB or the input jack, you'll run into issues if they all have an active microphone. So pick one. I tried this with a friend of mine that needed some help, and I just ran him through how I set up my proximity chat, and he got pretty good results. We'll go into settings, go into audio settings first. Okay, FYI, if you want a balanced audio from the game for capturing or streaming, set this up this way. It might work for you. Anyways, so proximity voice chat. So volume, crank it to 100. You can adjust that later if you think it's too loud. This is what you hear, right? This is the voice of other players that you hear. Okay, so mic input gain is how loud the signal is from your microphone. If you put it up to 6, it might get a little distorted. So I just put it right about 4, and right about 4, my buddy said that it was very clear, had no problems hearing it, and there was only slight distortion when it got really loud. But this should be a good place to start. Mic voice detection sensitivity. This is a little confusing. The description's weird, but this is the noise gate threshold. If you increase the noise gate threshold, what it does is it limits the signal that your microphone can receive. So cranking this up all the way will make it difficult for other people to hear you because your mic won't pick up the signal unless you're speaking very, very loudly. So just put it at 0. It'll pick up everything. So now once you have your settings on Bodycam, go to Steam, go to settings, find voice. Okay, set this to default if you're using a headset mic. I'm really not sure how to set it up for a boom mic, but for a headset mic, set it on default. Okay, this is a microphone test, and it's really crappy. You get a lot of feedback and distortion when you're listening to the microphone test. It's a poor measure of the quality of the audio, but it'll tell you if you're getting a signal, but don't waste your time with this. Okay. The voice output, set that to whatever you're using. In this case, I use the I/O connections in the back, which is technically the speaker output. So my audio is going through the I/O into my headset. It might say input jack or something like that if you're running something that has the input jack like on the front of the PC or a laptop. For the input and output gain, go ahead and crank it all the way up. We didn't notice any peaks or any distortion when we had them all cranked up. And you can adjust that later if you need to. Make sure that you have it set to push to talk. The push to talk hotkey, you need to assign it to the exact same key that you have it assigned in Bodycam. Set it here, the same one, mouse 4 for me. Or you can use the default, which is V. Not a problem. I turn off all the little sounds. I don't like that. The voice transmission threshold is medium. Okay, if you put it on high, you have to speak much louder for it to pick up your voice. So put it on medium. Advanced options. I just turn all this stuff off, and let's see how it sounds.